Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another unboxing review. As you know, I'm a Kickstarter backer for the Fantasy Trip. It's a Steve Jackson game that was out in the 80s, and they reprinted it and rewrote it and made it into a more modern version of the Fantasy Trip. And this is the result. Look at the size of this box. And I was an early backer, and I got all these add-ons, all these stretch goals, and this is the culmination of it. And yeah, this is really good. Let's go ahead and dig into it and see exactly all the things that I got for the Fantasy Trip. Now, as you know, I'm an old-time gamer. I'm not a young person anymore, and I've been gaming since the 70s. I want to let you know that this is the game. This is the game that got me to think outside the box. I was a D&D player. I played D&D since 1977, and I met this guy in high school named John Patterson down in New Orleans, back when I used to live in New Orleans. And this guy, he was my best friend at the time. And, you know, I've lost contacts with him since. But he was an influencer in my life. He introduced me to, I'm going to say, 3 things that really changed my life. One thing was the band Queen. He introduced me to Queen. Yeah, that was awesome. And I haven't looked back since. He also introduced me to, you don't always have to play D&D. You can play other games too. So, and I was like, what? There's other games out there? And he introduced me to the Fantasy Trip. This is a game that he preferred to play over D&D. And yeah, so I fell in love with the Fantasy Trip as he was my referee, you know, that kind of stuff. Alright, let's say, okay. Let's see what we got going on in here. We've got some packing material. Alright. And the beautiful cover there, okay, this is a screen. This looks like the referee screen. And it's sealed. Okay. Alright, so this is the referee screen, and it looks like first edition, first printing. Yeah, gives you the list of options. Well, I'm not opening every little thing. I just want to kind of see what we got. This is hard as, no wait, that's not the, what is this? Maybe it's a 2-part screen. No. Oh, this is a binder. This is the folder. Okay, I'm going to cut it open now. Okay, I went and grabbed some scissors. And guys, this review or this unboxing might be a minute because there's a lot of stuff in this box. Okay, one of the stretch goals, well, pretty much all the stretch goals are in here, but this is one of them. A binder. This is a binder to keep either character sheets in, or as a referee to keep all your encounters in, or something like that. So that's pretty cool. And then this is the referee screen. No, hell. This is a pocket folder as well. Wait, what? There's no referee screen. These are different. There's 2 styles of pocket folders. Maybe one's supposed to be a player and one's supposed to be the referee. Yeah, that's another pocket folder. This has your weapon tables, your equipment table. But on this one, it's got list of options. Okay. I figured they would have made one, but no, they made two different ones. Okay. Ooh, that's a hardback. Okay. Oh my lord. Oh, this is like neoprene. It's like a mouse pad kind of material. But thin and soft. This is the Melee map. Melee is one of the pocket games that came before in the Labyrinth, which the Fantasy Trip it was the Melee first, and then they added, ooh, silky smooth. It's got that rubber on the back. That's awesome. And then the Wizard one is like twice as big. And Wizard was an expansion that came out that introduced magic. I'm not going to take that out. Okay. Alright, that's all that was down in there. Alright. In the Labyrinth hardback. Think of this as like the DMG. This was the book that, ooh, that's glossy on the inside cover. What the hell? Yeah, that's beautiful looking. Good quality. Good quality printing. The book seems pretty good too. Monsters, Advanced Combat. Riding Beasts. Ingredients and potions. I don't know if it's laid out very well, but we'll figure this out. Yeah, this made the Fantasy Trip a role-playing game, because before it was just a combat game, just a mass combat game. Like you would just play. Holy crap! That's one box. Okay, we'll get to that later. This is a box as well. Okay, but basically, In the Labyrinth made the Fantasy Trip, which used to be only Melee and Wizard. It turned it into a role-playing game. So it gave you all these actions and where to go buy equipment and stuff like that, because it wasn't like that before. It was just Melee, which you and your friend would make a character, you'd get on the map, and you would just battle it out. And then when Wizard came out, then either you could make a warrior or you could make a wizard, and you'd go into the arena, and fight it out. And it was just an arena game. And it was something you would do at lunchtime at high school. But when In the Labyrinth came out, it made it into a full-fledged role-playing game. Okay, let's see what this white box has in it. Doesn't look like it has much in it. It's got one thing in it. Okay, so this must be just a box to store all your stuff. Got like a little hex map on the back. Fill this box with all the adventures, altars, altercations, apothecaries, armors, and it goes all the way down to yurts, zebras, Ziploc bags, zithers, etc., whatever you'll need. Okay, it's basically just a free box. That is nice. That's just plain, that's just nice. Alright. Wasn't expecting that. And this was what the games used to be like. They were real small. It was Melee and Wizard. Two great games in one package. Originally released in 1977. We're playing Traveler right now. But I'd like a little distraction. Maybe make a couple characters, maybe just... How do you open this box? Okay, I don't know how to open this box. I see a seam that I can get my fingernail under. Oh my gosh. I think it's glued shut. It's not, it's just soup. It's the way it's built. I can't squeeze the sides and pop that open because this is on the inside. It's hooked on the inside. I don't know who made this box or... It's like the worst box design in the world. I can't figure out how to open it. Or maybe that's the best box design. Oh my gosh, this thing doesn't want to open. Ah, I got it. Pocket Box Games. Okay. Wait a second. 3 white dice? What the hell? And a little Ziploc bag. That's what Melee used to be, just a little book. And that's what Wizard used to be. And this is a Wizard reference book, okay? This is what the Melee board used to look like. Not that, that's new, that's cool. This is what the Wizard board used to look like. This looks like an... Ooh, these are actually die cut. Oh, okay. So they used to come in these really thin sheets and then of cardstock, and you would just cut them out yourself. But these are punched. That's nice. A bear and stuff like that. A dragon. But these don't seem to be the scale for that. That's like for miniatures. This is for the paper. I can make it work. That's cool. I think I still have some of my old 1977 characters, actually. I know I've got a bunch of scenarios in the old fantasy trip. Okay, here it is. This is what I kickstarted. This box right here. Those were stretch goals. There's also one more stretch goal they talked about. It's called the companion. I am due the companion. The companion, there was a issue with their shipping, and the companion didn't come until after they shipped these out. They thought these were going to be in these boxes, but it came as a separate box. They didn't realize that, so I'll probably be getting the companion in the next few days. Okay, easy to learn, fast to play. That's right. Old school role playing. That's right. The first printing exclusive items inside. Okay, here we go. Or not. I think I need to change the blade. Okay, there you go. Good cut. Everybody knows Steve Jackson. If you're a role player, you know, you're familiar with the Steve Jackson games. You know, he's the one that does GURPS and Munchkin, you know, does all those games. You guys are all familiar with that. And now this is the fantasy. Get away, get away. the Fantasy Trip. It's a nice sizable box. This is a big box. I'm excited. Vacuum sealed. That's cool. Okay. They didn't waste the inside of the box. The inside of the box actually has a random chart roll that you can use. It says random labyrinth drop table. So if you're making like a random dungeon, it's got a table for that. Okay, read this first. Welcome to the Fantasy Trip. Check out this. Find out that. Do all that other stuff. Okay. What's in the box? I'm not worried about that. We're going to figure it out. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's a big box too. Okay, Death Test. That's an adventure. The Thors Wants You. 2 programmed adventures to use with the Fantasy Trip. 2 program. Does it have 1 and 2? Yeah, Death Test and Death Test 2. That's why it's a big box. Okay, got it. Because I have the Death Test. Old Death Test. Melee. Okay, this is the new Melee. This must have been... This is just a reprinting of the old Melee. But this is the new Melee. It's got a Roman legionary on the cover. That's cool. And then that's the new Wizard. Maybe these match up with this. Let's find out. I got time. You got time? Hang around. Thank you for sticking around with me on this video. I'm not going to do much editing on this video because... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And they give you a Ziploc. The reason why they give you a Ziploc, my guess is because, yep, they look at the size of those hexes. They match those. Okay. Ooh, and that's a paper version of the Wizard's map. Oh, and look at that. The tokens are a lot larger. Yeah, these are probably like 30 millimeters, where those were like 25s. Okay, yeah, so it is larger. The Ziploc is, when you pop those miniatures out, you can put them in the bag and not lose them. That kind of stuff. Okay, and I bet you Melee comes with basically the same old thing. Okay. We'll be able to get playing immediately tomorrow because I've got an adventure, and I've got counters, and I've got the rules. Okay, keeping it going, keeping it going. This is just a filler. These were stretch goals to get a red and a blue die. It's basically 1 extra die for each box. Because I think that's Melee, that's Wizard. Now, you're going to, if you don't follow this game or you don't know anything about the Fantasy Trip, let me show you something. These are playing cards, right? They're the size of a playing card. It's your character sheet. That's it. That's all you need. Are they back printed? They're not. You can just put your equipment on the back. But basically, it just gives you your weapon, your armor, your hit points, strength, dex, IQ, your movement allowance. Half of the card is a picture, if you want to put a picture on there, and your name. That's it. And I got a ton of those. Okay. Let me take that back. Those are character sheets for Melee Wizard. But if you're playing in the Labyrinth, remember that's a role-playing game. And role-playing games, you don't have just an attack and a defense, basically. You have skills and abilities and stuff like that. And that's what these are. And this is just 3x5 card size. You got your, it has everything that has right there, but just a little extra area for your spells and talents. It's going to be easy. Easy of the peasy. Okay, what do we got here? I don't know what these are. Okay, it says Fantasy Strip Dry Erase Character Card Pack. Oh. Dry erase. So they're probably plastisealed or whatever you call it. Yeah, they are. Fighter card instructions. Oh, these are already pre-generated characters. Oh, pre-generated characters. And a couple of blank ones for me to make whatever. That's good. Fighter card instructions. They're 32-point fighters with legal combinations, weapons, and armor. You can use them as starting PCs or opponents in the campaign. For a quick 2-player game, each player can draw 3 cards and go. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Okay, we're working it. We're working it. I'm getting a lot of stuff. Ooh. A character folio. Wasn't that those other things? No, this is done a little differently. This has got like a little tab thing you pop in and out, and it's got something to write on. Looks like dragon skin. Oh, it's a pocket folder. Got it. Okay. You put all your stuff in there and you can seal it up. Okay. I think they were just struggling to find out what kind of stretch goals they can give me. Okay, we're going to get back to this. Here we go to this. GM screen. There it is. Oh, that's beautiful. It's got the octopus man on the cover. That's awesome. And skeletons, of course. Ooh. It's perfect. It's 4. Yes. This is how I make my own referee screens. And then there's a map of their world right here. That's on the outside. That's on the player side. Okay, that's cool. Gargoyle Mountains. Nothing happens simultaneously. Okay. Oh, and then it's got, oh, look at that picture. That's cool. I don't know if the glare is on that, but yeah, that's... I'm sorry. I'm geeking out right now. Sorry, guys. Okay, hold off on that. Well, let's do it. Let's go straight there. Oh, what? Wait a second. I thought these were the character sheets. What is this? Oh, unless these are melee sheets and those are wizard sheets. These must be in the Labyrinth sheets, because these are like pretty extensive character sheets. I don't remember making character sheets like this for in the Labyrinth. I'm gonna have to make some copies of this or something. Oh no, that's not right. I got PDF. Okay, this is something I'm probably, I don't know if I ever want to use or whatever, but it's a dungeon, right? It looks like there's wild colors all over the place. But each color is a different level of the dungeon, and it's in hexes. Yeah, so you like go from room to room or down halls or whatever. Yeah. And then it's numbered on the backside. So I think this is Lankmar or something like that. We'll have to look at that. But here, okay, this is stapled, multiple pages. There's a character sheet. GM character records. Okay. Hex map for making my own dungeons. Weapon table. Okay. Equipment. List of options. More of those here. A room, if I wanted to design a room. A labyrinth. And then if I wanted to design a town. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's good. Okay, I've been kind of holding off, but this is something I wanted to take a good look at. This is their world map. You don't have to play in their world. You can make up your own world. Hell, you can play in the Forgotten Realms if you want, because the game is compatible enough with any monsters and any. I mean, a sword is a sword is a sword, right? Okay, so yep, this is the world map. Duchy of Dran, Duchy of Bolors, Deseret, Kel. There's the Kel River. Tenander. That's cool. Does it give scale? I don't see a scale on this map. And then it gives a town map of Bendwin. Tells you where the scribe, the tailor, the farmer's market, general store, the potter. This might be the starting town for the players. Bendwin. That might be something we do. Wait, I got two in the labyrinths. I got a softback and the hardback. Okay. Yeah, here's an In the Labyrinth softback. Nice. And then this is, what is this? I'll have to look at that in a minute. Tolkien's Lair. This was a large adventure. It came in a book about this size. Death Test and Death Test 2 came in these folios, and you could play them with just Melee and Wizard. You really didn't need In the Labyrinth. But having In the Labyrinth was good. But this was like one of their first adventures that you needed to have In the Labyrinth. And this is that map, but just different. Okay, just smaller. Tolkien's Lair. You got a couple of characters back here. You got Tol-Enkar. I keep saying Tolkienar, but it's Tol-Enkar. And then Tarve. His armor is robe. Winton and Porphyry. I don't know who these guys are. Where does this start? Okay, it says the party who starts the game in any one of the towns or villages. The village of Bendwin is as good as any. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, now there's something weird going on here. There's a box inside the box. And to get this box out, there's like these two little finger holes to lift it up. And this is heavy. Okay, what's in it? Oh. What? How many X's is that? That's a 14X dragon. I thought 7 was the... Oh, it says it right here. 14X dragon. I could have swore they only went up to 7. Oh. And then as you're going through an adventure, you're not using Mail-In Wizard. You use these mega hexes and hallways and stuff like that to lay out the dungeon. These are dungeon tiles, basically. Dungeon tiles. Different shape hexes. You got singles, you got doubles. There's a triple. And then there's, when I say mega hexes, it's a hex with the surrounding hexes. But then there's also just single hexes, single file, you know. And then there's like a 3 and a curve. There's another single. Ooh, and then there's like 4 and a 4 is a room or a chamber. 3, another single. Bunch of singles here. They're double-sided. Oh, goodness. I guess these might be stairs. Curved stairs. That's why there's so many singles. Looks like a pool. Too bad it's in black and white. But I've got markers. I could color these. A chest in the middle of the room on the end. Okay, let's check the back sides of this. This looks like a well. This looks like a pond or pool. There's a dead body, a skeleton, a pit, a trap door. See, you can just lay it flat like that and say it's a room, or you could put like a cavernous thing. There's a night fighter, there's a covered grated hole. Just a bunch of rubble and junk. Looks like a really deep pit. Yeah, okay. More stairs. Stairs. Looks like maybe a sunken area. And then more water. See, I guess that could be down or it could be up. Either way, just depending how your perspective is. Ooh, a couple of bridges. I think those are stairs. Yeah, like a big pit. And they're popping out pretty easily. And then the dragon, and then if it dies. Don't need that. Nice. Yeah, so it gives you a lot of things to organize your stuff. Yeah, so that's everything, right? So we got the mega hexes. We got the Tolankar's Lair. In the Labyrinth softback and hardback. That's good because when the players are making their characters, now I'll have 2 copies of it. You got a town. You got the world map. Some quick play fighter character sheets. Some pre-generated fighters. Wizard sheets. Wizard. This is all not going to go in this box. Oh, that's why they gave me that box. Aha. Death Test 1 and 2. A couple of folios. Don't know who would be using these. Character sheets. And room sheets and monster sheets. Referee screen. Okay, some things fit in there that don't necessarily fit in there. Okay. That's a little tight for... Okay, I got it. Smaller things will go in here. The big things need to go in there. Melee Wizard, again. Okay, what's in the box? Melee, Wizard, Death Test 1 and 2, In the Labyrinth, Tolankar's Lair, 12-page GM Aid reference booklet, 4-panel screen, dozens of erasable double-sided die-cut megahexes, regional map, village map, you also get pre-generated characters, 8 blank ones, 1 treasure generation card. I must have missed that one. Oh, right here, treasure generation. Roll 1 die and tells you which table to roll on. Huh. Cool. And some more thingamajiggers. Alright, well that is everything I got in my Kickstarter. I think I got my money's worth. We'll find out when tomorrow night. I think we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna push this on my players. We're gonna play a game of the Fantasy Strip, and if they enjoy it, we'll continue it. So it might replace the Traveler game. It might not. We'll see. I'm just excited about getting this. All right, guys. Thank you for coming out and checking out this video. If you want to like and subscribe to the channel, please do, and expect to see more of my miniature paintings and progress reports, and also computer games. See you next time.